Trying to buy his own social media site. He's trying to separate from the music industry, from the fashion industry, and all of it he can do on his own. His name is big enough to create his own brand. Why would I be in a contract with Adidas when I can make the shoe and you're going to buy it anyway?
Cam, you know what I
The
thought
thing
about?
is you can't cancel the uncancelable. I don't even think that's a word.
You know what, man?
Uncancel. I don't think that's a word.
Uncancelable.
I can't even say it, huh?
Uncancelable.
I don't even think that's a word. But it sounds like it could be. Anyway,
listen.
Yeah, I want to coin that.
Man,
so
you know what?
I'm saying is he been strategic since Jesus walked. He's been his first 3 albums were all a trilogy.
Yeah.
He made a movie, a short film out of My Beautiful Black Twisted Nightmare.
What you think he trying to do right now?
Best album to date. Best album to date. Not even debatable.
What you think he trying to do now?
He trying to give you the Kansas City Shuffle, bro.
How much liquid does he have?
Huh?
Because he was a billionaire based on projection.
Look over here. I'm gonna punch you in the mouth right here.
He was based.
That's all that is.
Hey, Cam, check this out. His $1 billion status was based on projections, not liquid. How much does he have liquid? Can he? Listen.
It don't matter once you get to that point.
If indeed they were able to back out of those contracts, we don't know if there's a no compete clause in there where he can't even do anything for the next 2 to 5 years in that genre. So if that's in there, you know what I'm saying? But if it's not, then of course he'll be able to go out there and run out there and go do what he want. But will everyone support him? Will everyone support him if he just go on his own?
Man, because the whole thing is, man, I know the black culture, bro, in our community, bro. Our memories are shorter than that. I mean, it's just short, man.
No, we just forgive.
We
just forgive.
We give it a week, bro. It'll be old news. Not even a week, man. It'll be over.
I don't have no problem. But see, that's the thing. I don't have a problem with it being a show. If it come out to where that motherfucker is doing something to where he's harming himself or harming others.
With Kanye right now, everybody think he off his rocker. Everybody say he off his rocker. You know what I'm saying? He going crazy. He's talking hateful, all this here and that there. If you go back and look at each interview, he leave you snippets in each interview. And people they'll look at this video and be like, you guys are crazy. Y'all believe in this Kanye conspiracy thing. And all I'm saying is, bro, hey, whatever he does, it doesn't affect me one way or the other.
Right.
I'm just telling you to pay attention to how they're doing this young man right now. And he's been saying that he bought all that land in Wyoming or wherever he bought that land. He was talking about putting a factory out there. He was talking about using that land to build a factory. Go look at that documentary on Netflix. He was talking about stuff like that then.
Okay.
And then on the Drink Champs, he talked about disappearing for 5 years.
Yo, Steve Jobs had to go down for 5 years, so there might be a moment, post this interview, post whenever, where it says Kanye, the artist, the human being formerly known as Kanye West, is no longer the richest black man in America. He's homeless. But just wait 2, 3, 4 years, and Terminator, Putin, whatever you want to call it, yay, will be back. And we're going to be back bigger, better, more community than ever. Because all the people that will be afraid of this don't need to be around, because it's get free time.
But he's always been talking about leaving Adidas, leaving Def Jam, leaving all these companies where he has to answer to people, because he feels like he's above answering to people.
Exactly.
So it feels like to me he's doing exactly what the hell he wants, and he's showing people what true freedom is.
That's the word you're using. And the thing is guess what? He wants.
Well said.
No, it is.
Well
That's
said.
what it is. It's that true freedom. It's being able to have the freedom to do what you want, when you want to do it, and make the money how you want to make it. And the thing is, you know what I'm saying? If he needs to get out of those contracts, yeah, I'm crazy. Let me out. I can do all of this on my own.
Facts.
I got enough money to do it. I got enough money to do it on my own, because guess what? You will never be the A side.
With Kanye doing what he's doing, leaving these companies, man, it's going to lead. Everybody's going to call him, names and talk noise about it. But in about a week or two, everything's going to settle in. Everybody's going to sit back, because right now it's still a hot topic. And they're going to look at this, and then, you're going to start to hear these theories pop out there.
They're already coming.
If you go and look at the interviews, he's leaving breadcrumbs all around. And I'm gonna tell you something. And this is a little bit off LB, but it's kind of in there with it. So I was watching the Nipsey Hussle interview with that kid that developed the idea behind his store. Okay, now this guy was talking about real freedom. He was telling Nipsey about real freedom, about having to move away. You won't really experience freedom until you're able to move away from these platforms that are owned by people. He said not just move away from the platform. He's talking about move away from their internet control to move to your own. So he's always talking about owning everything.
Freedom.
Doesn't that sound like Dame Dash mentality to you?
Kanye. Yeah, I mean, if he's able to step away from all of these big lame labels, right, and able to produce everything with his own manufacturing, his own distribution, everything, he'd Master P this thing, right?
Which is another great name nobody talks about, but yeah, go ahead.
Like I say, Master P this thing. That dude, if everybody showed the same support,
what Master P did?
Well, hold on. As quick as they're taking his money away, as soon as he release, he's gonna be a billionaire all over again, and it's gonna happen almost overnight. You can't keep his shoes on the shelf. You can't keep his clothes on the shelf. All of that money, all of that 246 million that those other companies are losing from him walking away, he's gonna automatically obtain that as soon as he drops.
He's betting on himself.
That's the best bet in the world.
I didn't say that. I just said that. That's what I'm saying.
You always bet on yourself. I put 100 on me.
Man.
But yes, I'm just saying, like, man, that's supreme freedom. And when he said, hey man, remember when he said slavery was a choice?
Yeah.
He was talking about when you sign your contracts, man, when you go work for them jobs, man. people don't want to listen. People don't want to listen,
say?
man. People don't want to
No,
listen.
what they
But
say.
when you sign that paperwork and you go to that corporation, you say, I want to work, Mr. Man, for
You
$45,000 a
obligated.
year. And he happy as shit to get that damn job. When you sign that line.
Careful, you'll get canceled for saying that.
When you
You're
sign
thinking
that
outside of
line.
the box, LB.
Hey man, you contractually obligated, man. You
Yes,
contractually obligated.
you got to watch what you say, no matter what you do. And you got, I mean,
Mm.
you're under that. You're under that particular type of slavery, and that's what he was. That's what he was talking about.
You know,
that's what I think.
I do want to bring this up, y'all.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know, because I heard Cam say it. The Second Amendment is the First Amendment.
It's the first.
Cam
yes.
said the Second Amendment early.
Yeah.
It's the First Amendment.
Mm-hmm.
The freedom of speech only applies when you're dealing with the government. You understand what I'm saying? It protects you against the government coming after you because of something you said. It doesn't protect you against private entities or anything like that. It only protects you from the government.
Is the federal?
So everybody keeps saying there's freedom of speech with this. Yeah, you got freedom of speech, but it don't protect you from private entities. It protects you from the government.
Is the FBI a private entity?
That's government.
That's government.
Civil service.
Well, how are they able to give people federal time behind lyrics in a rap song?
What do you mean?
They're doing a RICO. RICO Act.
They're using the lyrics that these rappers speak about.
They're not necessarily.
Yeah, but that ain't.
They're not necessarily using the lyrics to charge them. That they're using the lyrics to say, okay, you're affiliated. They can't use the lyrics because they don't know if the lyrics are necessarily true or not.
But that's a government.
But when you say because you're talking about, I'm not sure if you're talking about YSL.
No. I'm not talking about anything in particular. I'm just saying that rap lyrics have been rap lyrics
they're charging those guys. They're charging the group.
Yeah,
they're charging the group, but in a RICO.
Right, you're talking about a whole type of that's when they do RICO, they're talking about organized crime. That's what they're talking about. I'm just talking about a single person going in there rapping, talking about killing or whatever, and then they use those lyrics in their indictment. You know what I'm saying? When they're in court. So that's a government entity using that speech against you.
You know, I still need to find out what he said that was super offensive, because
the key word,
the one statement that keeps sticking out to me is when he said on Drink Champ that he could say something anti-Semitic and they won't drop him. And then they turned around and dropped him after he said it.
Mm-hmm.
It's baffling to me, though, because he smirked when he did it.
Yeah, he looked over at the camera and smirked.
He smirked.
Mm-hmm. He said, this is it right here. This is the bomb. I'm dropping the bomb, guys.
Mm-hmm. I keep saying, man, I just want to sit back, bro, because I just want to watch. I just want to watch, see what happens.
Oh yeah.
Because it's finna be something interesting now. Like I said, no matter what happens, one way or the other, I'ma still listen to Kanye music.
Oh yeah. I'm a big supporter of the brand. I'm more of a supporter now. So whatever he drops, I'm getting. I'm gonna try.
Yeah,
that's just what it is. That's just what it is, because I'm gonna support the boy. I'm gonna support him. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a good move for him. I mean, hey, if you really trying to get away from it and all of the bondage and you trying to escape it all, man, I support that. So hey, if it works, let's see what happens, man. You never know. Another Black Wall Street, man. Hey, man, get that thing developed in our lifetime.
Everybody look ignorant, you know what I'm saying, when they doing something that nobody else has ever done.
When you breaking barriers, yeah.
Yeah, they always talk about you, and then, you know,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people will say, "Oh man, I knew he was gonna do this. I knew he was gonna," you know what I'm saying? I knew this was part of the plan. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Look how many black people trying to cancel him right now.
Right.
And they don't even know what he said.
Right.
They just
jumping on.
just following.
Well, they follow the narrative.
They following the narrative, bro, and it's
Which
killing me
who
because
lays it? Who lays out the narrative though?
The media.
Who owns the media?
Don't do that, Larry.
Hey, bro.
We're gonna keep going up. We're gonna keep climbing that mountain. We're gonna keep climbing the mountain.
I understand.
And like I said, he's not afraid to peek out. He's not afraid to go all the way to the top and scream at them.
Can't be afraid.
He's done it. This is I don't know if it's the second time, but the second time I can recall that he
talked about two presidents already.
He went up to the top and screamed.
He talked about two presidents already. He called out two presidents already.
That's a bold guy.
And now he's saying, you know what? Fuck you, Adidas.
It's a bold guy.
I don't need you. Oh, you don't need me? Nah, I don't need you. I'm giving y'all $250 million every quarter.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. Adidas, stupid as hell.
Right.
I think Kanye joined Adidas. Was it 2015? I think it was 2015. All I know is before he joined, Adidas had like 3 or 4 straight years reporting losses.
They were about to go out of business. He saved the company.
He saved the company.
He saved Adidas. Don't nobody wear that shit.
And to think, I mean
some Adidas, man. Don't do that to them, man. I wear Adidas, man, but Booby wear Nikes,
say,
bro.
Man.
Booby wear Nikes, bro.
Just like Ye
I do
said.
my shit in Nikes, bro.
Well, Nike got.
I like Adidas, but I'm just saying. You said something earlier about them walking away from 200. They're gonna lose 200 and something million.
246.
250.
246 million.
Yeah. I'm rounding up. I feel like it's all relative at that point. It's all relative at that point.
In the fourth quarter.
So,
yeah,
how much power does it take to make a company get rid of their bell cow? How much power does an organization or a person or some entities or whatever it is, but in order to tell them to, hey, drop Ye, and then to have enough power to say CAA, y'all drop Ye too, to say Balenciaga, drop Ye. In order to make those phone calls, bro, is that not proving what he said?
It's proving exactly what he said. That's why he's doing it.
Because he don't give 2 shits about it.
No.
I don't care about none of y'all. I want to be separated from all y'all. I want to have my own and own
not
my
that part.
own.
Not that part. He's just trying to. I think he's trying to show you that he's the show, but everybody else get paid off of it. If he's a billionaire, then those guys on top of him are super quadruple trillionaires, and they didn't even have to do shit.
Nah, bro, you not even the artist. I am.
Well, only time will tell, right? Right, guys. I mean, it can be one of those things where it's like, damn, that was a bad decision, or it can be like, man, that nigga there, he just did that. Oh man, look at him now. You know, it's gonna be one or the other. So, you know, I think.
What you think? What you leaning towards?
I think that he's making a good decision, and you know, my thing is independence always. So, if you can break away from, if you feel like you're being held in bondage, if you can break away and then do what it is you really want to do, then that's freedom for you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and I believe in that. So that's why I was in the entrepreneurship, because I was trying to free myself. So, you know, still trying to, but that's what we look for. So if he can actually do it, that'll be wonderful. Because he's
if
a billionaire.
He can break away, man, and be able to just create and do what he want to do, I think he'll be just fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, if he, I mean, the antics and all that kind of stuff, that's just him. That's not. I'm not saying that.
That's just to get your attention.
Yes, he's just trying to capture your attention so that he can, when he rolls out his project, you paying attention.
Exactly.
Bro, if anybody has sat down and watched the Yeezus special on Netflix, if you could sit down and watch that and really watch it and see how he foreshadowed who he was going to be the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Like the entire time. He told you who he was going to be before he was Kanye. This guy knew enough about what he was going to be to film his every step leading up to now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they call that?
Step. Huh?
You know what they call that?
What is that?
Direction with purpose. Moving with direction and purpose. Like at a young age, he knew. And the thing is all he's been doing over these years is just evolving what it is he is now.
That's a word. He is evolving. That's it. And for anybody that, like I said, to watch Yeezus and not think that what he's doing right now, however we feel about the way he going about doing it, because we would never do that.
Right.
We wouldn't. There's no way we would do it. No. I mean, but this is his. No, we wouldn't have did what he did when he was going down the halls of Def Jam, going to every door, you know, rapping to everybody that'll listen. You know what I mean?
Right.
When they was telling them, "Nah, you're a producer. You're not a rapper." You know what I mean? He never stopped.
I want to ask you one question too.
He's never quit, and everybody keeps telling him what he can't do, and he keeps doing it.
Yep.
I want to ask you one question. Because I feel like we all leaning towards the same reality, that he's not necessarily crazy. It's just he may do some shit that we not thinking of. What if it's not calculated? What if he is crazy? What if he's loonier than a fucking June bug?
He could be.
Would that hurt you? Would it hurt your feelings?
No.
It would hurt my feelings. I'd be like, damn, Kanye, you didn't have to go out like that.
Why though?
Because I want him to be smart. Yeah, I want him to be intelligent. I want him to be bland.
What he's done to this point?
You understand what I'm saying, though?
But does that erase everything that he's done to this point?
That don't erase. No, that does not erase his accolades. Hey, you can go schizo at fucking 45.
Even the greatest.
Like you can go run fucking nuts. Van Gogh cut his fucking ear off. Like
even the
why?
Greatest bites ears off, bro.
What'd you say?
Even the greatest bites ears in the time of pressure.
I mean, Mike Tyson popped out his ear twice. He did it twice.
So,
but that's what I'm saying.
You never know, man, the amount of pressure that he's feeling.
Did you watch Tyson?
I'm just saying with Kanye, bro, I keep saying it and I keep going back to it, and I got people saying, boy, you crazy. They say I'm crazy. But I just feel like the way I'm wired, I can't speak on another man and how he feel like he should run his business. Mm-hmm. I gotta let him. I gotta let it run its course. I gotta see it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I can't say he wrong in what he doing, because sometimes I do some stuff that's unorthodox.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what they call. They look at the way I raise my kids and say it's unorthodox. But hey, I feel like I'm successful in what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And so I don't have billions. I never touched billionaire status. So how in the hell I'm gonna sit here and from my little old living room and tell this man here that he making stupid moves? I look like a damn idiot sitting there trying to tell this man who's a brilliant genius in business, how to run a business, and he's making bro.
And he turned
I'm finna watch his movie.
He turned out to be the richest black man in history.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna sit back and watch his movie,
and then willing to give it all back,
just to prove a point.
Money ain't shit.
That's what it looked like to me.
Money ain't shit. He don't care about that.
Would you have moved across the street?
LB, you just said something.
Would you have moved across the street?
Hold on. Go for it, Dayton. Go for it. What you say?
Hold on. LB, you just said something, bro, that just sparked a light bulb. Money ain't shit. But guess what? Everybody in America feel like money is everything.
Yeah.
So this man here, and they watching it. As soon as was it Forbes or Billboard? Who was that put the post out that said Kanye loses billionaire status?
Now down to 400K.
Crazy on Twitter.
But they never announced it. They never announced it that he was a billionaire. You notice that? All this time they never let you know that. They never let you know that crazy motherfucker was a billionaire, the richest man.
But guess what? They letting you know. He's no longer a billionaire.
Oh yeah. They'll tell you that. But the whole time that he was, you didn't see him on the cover of Forbes saying what he accomplished. That shit crazy.
Jay-Z was.
Mm-hmm. And Kanye still got way more money than him.
Well, I don't know now.
Not no more. I mean, that was based on projections.
I think he only got 400 million now.
His worth. That was his. My bad. It was his worth. Did they say he broke him down to 400 million? Was that 400K?
Hey, no, I'm just saying.
It was crazy.
I don't know how you gonna survive on 400 million.
Shit, sell everything.
Or 500 million.
Sell everything he owns.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he can't survive off 500 million, bro. There's no way in the world he could live off that now.
Yeah, he kind of way out there.
Once you make that much, you gotta keep making that much, man.
He way up there. Yeah. I think we forgetting that Kanye don't make money. He creates money, man.
Huh?
I ain't forgetting it.
We forgetting that, man. That this dude creates lanes. He don't go after. He don't run after money, man. He do what the fuck he want to do, and people pay him for it. How the fuck can you wear a goddamn trash bag? How the fuck can you wear some shit that just look like shit?
Big ass galoshes.
Shit that just look like shit, and it sells, bro. Come on, man. He creates money. He creates money, man. He's not trendy. He does what he wants, bro. He does what he wants.
I hope that this work out for him.
It is. Yeah, everything else has up until this. We've been watching him for over 20 years get what he wants.
But he ain't been anti-Semitic though. Whatever that is.
Yeah. Whatever that is. I think we can't be anti shit. Hell, we the ones that get treated the shittiest. You know what I mean?
He said what the fuck he wanted to say though. He said
trying to get canceled.
He said exactly what he was.
Final words on Kanye. What's your thoughts?
My final words is one, I don't think he's crazy. Two, if it work out for him, I really hope whatever this ploy is, it's a ploy and it's not nothing he just making up on the fly. I think he's really smarter than that. So I hope that it's something, or I pray that it's something with some real content and it really comes to something, financially for him or mentally for him or whatever. I really think it's artistic play.
Okay.
And last but not least, I just don't want him to be crazy. So if he do need some help with his mental health, seriously, if it come out where he got mental health issues, I really do want him to figure that shit out and get back to being, no, like normal.
Your favorite
I
artist.
guess whatever normal would be for him.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? If that's the case. So those are my 3 points.
Cool. Dayton. DA.
Go ahead, man. Your turn.
What are your final thoughts? What are your final thoughts on Ye?
Man, my final thoughts on all of this, man, is I need everybody. I'm gonna sit up on this one. I need everybody to really pick up on what's going on around them. It's a lot of things that are happening, and Kanye, whether you like him or not, is really exposing a lot of things. He's bringing a lot of things to light, and he's taking a hit in every move that he makes right now. He's taking a hit, and I don't think it's all for naught. I think it's for a purpose. I think it's for a reason, and I think he's trying to inspire people to think outside the box. You know, and people are getting bullied for even thinking like what I'm saying right now, speaking on what I'm speaking, because they're like, how can you not condemn him for his hate speech? Okay, well, tell me what exactly did he say? You know what I mean? So, and nobody can tell me that until I can figure out. And if somebody want to sit down and talk to me and tell me what it is he said and why it's so hurtful and damning, then, you know, maybe I could see a different way. But right now, I think I see a young man that's taking a path that's going to lead him to wherever it is that he want to go. And I think he want to be free. In order to be free is to release himself from the shackles of these contracts that he didn't feel like was giving him what he deserved. So
facts.
I think right now we gotta sit and wait, be patient, and we'll find out, you know, was this a smart move, or was it, you know, a meltdown because of mental health? But either way it go, man, I'm rooting for Kanye.
Yeah.
I don't root for hate. But I root for Kanye, and I don't know what he said that was hateful. I do think that there's a lesson to be learned, and somebody's gonna learn it.
Somebody's gonna learn that lesson. Yeah. Well said, man. Kanye, yay, my man. If you listening, I'm gonna go and spit it to you. It's your boy LB. I support Ye. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see, like you said, man, what he said that really hurt their feelings, man, and you know, what did he say that wasn't true? You know, if it's something that was just true and it just touched them in a certain way they don't want to be touched, and touching them is off limits, then maybe I mean maybe that should be spoken about. Why are they off limits, you know? But anyway, just talking about him, and I think that he's just trying to detach himself away from everyone. You know, those inspirational, those guys that think on a level like that, they can't have a lot of people around them anyway because they think different. You know, I think David Banner said it. He said, "Oh, what was the quote? It's hard being a visionary because." You see things that others don't, but it's a blessing because you see things that others don't, but it's also a curse because of the same reason. You see things that others don't. You know what I'm saying? So, so you're in this world alone, you know? So those thoughts, he let those thoughts come out of his head. And I think his mother taught him to be a free thinker like that and to let everything out because she was an educator. So they kind of teach different, but, he's displaying a lot. You know, he's willing to lose it all. And if somebody's willing to stand on something and they're willing to lose it all, you got to pay attention to that. Because there's no filter. If you're willing to lose it all, there's no filter. That's why, well, that's something. That's a totally different thing. That's why I listen to Charleston White, because he just spews it out. But amongst the rhetoric, you got to look between the lines and see what he's actually saying. And I think Kanye is the same way. So that's how I feel about it. I don't, you know, it is what it is. The only thing we can do is watch it play out.
Hey, what's that you be saying? What's that you be saying, Larry?
What you talking about? What, the way we shoot it?
What you be saying?
The way we shoot it. The way we shoot it straight from the lip and the hip. We gonna shoot it straight. Straight from the lip and the hip, baby. You know, hey, real shit. Yeah, I appreciate you dudes. I appreciate y'all coming on, man, and supporting the channel and shit. But for everybody else, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, man. We're gonna always be here. We're gonna try to do these things at least twice a week. We're gonna find a schedule to make these things happen, man, depending upon the feedback on the content. So like, subscribe, drop a comment, drop a fire in there, man. We like the algorithm to pick up
subscribe.
On it. And we keep this thing jumping, man. So peace out. It's your boy LB. We rolling. We out of here, man. Later.
Peace.
Yeah.